there's many chess players all over the world that are trying to have a chance to play a rated tournament, but they don't know how to conduct themselves properly. In this video, we're talking about the rules and regulations that players have to follow in order to do that properly. So, first thing is a lot of people ask, what happens if you're late for a match that you're assigned to play? But, to be honest, even Magnus Carlsen, the world chess champion, goes late to a lot of the games, but it doesn't mean you're going to be forfeited, but you're going to have at least less time than you would have had if you ride on time. So no really big deal with that. Another question is, what about bathroom breaks? So is it a problem that if you take too many bathroom breaks, you're going to have a penalty? No, not at all. So the only concern is that people are going to be suspicious if you're away from the board a long time from the ping hall for, like, for example, 30 minutes, and people are going to say, what are you doing? So you want to go to the back of the board when you're done, and we'll be having you play with resume the game. Another question is, when is it appropriate to resign or give up the game? So there's no really set of rules, so there's a lot of ways to resign. There's not one way to do this. You can tip over your king and say good game. You can stop the clock and say good game. The game's over. Yeah, another question is that about the touch move rule. Yes, there's a touch move rule that if you touch a piece, you have to move that piece. So there's a lot of cases that people touch pieces and they don't want to claim they touched the pieces. But so when you touch a piece and you don't want to move it, you want to say beforehand or during the action, adjust or jadu. So a lot of people try to argue that players touch the pieces and say, you touch the piece, you have to move it. So if you have an argument dispute with your opponent, don't argue in the playing hall. Have a tournament director present and talk about that in private, out of the way of the playing hall. That way you don't disturb the players that are in the playing hall playing their own games. So handling illegal moves is that you have to call a legal move that's when displayed, or you notice it. So a lot of times people forget to call that legal move out. So maybe for different regulations, different tournaments, if you just let it slide for like maybe 3 moves, nobody called it, that move is valid. And that's really not so illegal, but you have to notice that you and your opponent had to notice that illegal moves had been made. Or also be just going on the radar and you can play that illegal move, but it don't encourage you to do that at all. So last thing, that very crucial thing is no outside help. No computers, no actual friends telling you the moves, nothing helping you with the game. It's only you and your opponent one-on-one. That's it. If any of you notice some rules I forgot, please mention it in the comments below. So before you go, I have a question for you. What do you consider to be a good chess rating? I've provided a video down in the description below that you can watch, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.